And for more on this story, we're joined by Moustapha Sow, who is an entrepreneur with expertise in trade, investments, and banking across borders. Now, Moustapha, the closure of this border comes at a time when ECOWAS is reforming the bloc. What should we expect?
Well, thank you for having me, Maggie. Let me just, highlight that before we talk about the free Africa, the AFTA, free intercontinental trade. These two countries belong to the ECOWAS, okay? And let me also say that it's not because we're talking about free trade that things can't be done the way we want to. Yeah. I mean, let's be very specific here. It's not about product that is produced in Benin and being imported in Nigeria. It's product that are imported in Benin and then also being imported in Nigeria. Okay, this is very important to mention. However, let me be clear. As I always said, this case of Nigeria is a very unique case, and we need to understand that the reality of Nigeria is not the same as the reality of other countries. This is a country that has suffered the most. Nigeria is supposed to be one of the biggest winner of this free trade agreement, but also the biggest loser. They must be ready. Are they ready now to open up? My question, to my view, Nigeria is not ready yet to open up.
When you close, essentially more than just what is being imported into Benin, this could also affect any other businesses that the two countries do. In ECOWAS, has this pinch been felt in any way?
It has never been addressed because Nigeria's main concern has been any things that, we're talking about the black market import, for example, anything that people want to smuggle to Nigeria, usually they do it through Benin. Yeah. I think both sides have responsibility. The government of Benin need to make sure that, whatever is being imported to Benin through Nigeria go through the normal process.
Mustafa,
right? I think
Just something to wind this up. You doing business across the ECOWAS region. Now, these two countries were the last countries to actually join the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. As a businessman, what are some of the things you're worried about the Continental Free Trade Agreement?
No, what I'm worried about is what everybody's worried about, that when we get to the operational side, that this thing doesn't work. As I said, my main concern about this free continental, I'm a very optimistic. I'm a free intercontinental trade agreement. This thing must work, but we also have to be realistic. The big players must be ready. Like I said, the role that Nigeria, for example, should play within this agreement definitely cannot be the role that a country like Benin or Senegal can play. So, as I said.
So I'm going to have to cut you, running out of time. But until the big players get on board, the Continental Free Trade Agreement might not work. Those are your words.
No, absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show, Moustapha.
Thank you for having me, Maggie.